Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss the new chapter. The title of this chapter is Work and Energy. So we will discuss in terms of physics how we have done work and energy. Energy is basically ability to do work. This topic is also related to this one. So we are going to firstly discuss this one, work. In terms of physics, we are saying work is done when any body will be moved. Body will be moved by applying the force on it, and it will be covered with some displacement. So we are saying that work is done. So when the force is acting on a body, it will be covered the displacement, and when it will be covered the displacement and body will be moved in the direction of the force, we will say that work has been done. Now you can see from the diagram, the body will be changed its position from this point to this point. If we are applying the greater force on a body, it will be covered the greater distance, and if body will be if we have applying the less force, it will be covered the less displacement. It means less work is done. Greater force, greater displacement, greater work done. Less force, less displacement, less work done. So in this case, force and displacement are in the same direction. Body will be moved in the direction of the force. So in this diagram you can see that clearly work, when we are saying the work has been done, it will be depend upon the two factors, this one force and displacement, F and S. So if I have the simple formula, W is equal to Fs, force and displacement. Now in this condition when the both are not in the same direction, for like this one, this is the body, we are applying the force over here and it will be turned over here in this direction. So when this direction, you tilting direction, so you can see that this is making an angle with the surface. When it has angle with the surface, now what then this situation, what we will do, we will resolve the force into its mutually perpendicular component Fx and Fy. In this situation, like then the resolution of the forces, just like we can write down, we can say Fx is equal to F cos theta and Fy is equal to F sin theta when force and displacement are not in the same direction. So now when both are not parallel, not parallel, then what does this mean? Meaning is that this Fx, this is the parallel to the surface, this Fx is a parallel to the surface, and it will be the responsible for the motion of the body, and the work has been done. But this Fy is not responsible, it is out of the term, it will be not responsible for the work done, and it will be not take a part for doing the work done for the motion of the body. So it will be the skip, we can just write down the Fx is equal to F cos theta. So Fx is equal to F cos theta. So in this situation, W is equal to Fx, we will alter this formula, W is equal to Fxs. We will put the value of the Fx is equal to F cos theta. This theta is the angle between the F and S. And we have the formula W is equal to Fs cos theta. Now the unit of, then next thing is that unit of the work done. We have the formula W is equal to F and W is equal to Fs, unit of force is Newton, and S is equal to meter. So your small unit of work done is joule. 1 joule is equal to Newton meter. So we can define the joule. 1 joule is equal to when 1 Newton force is applied on a body, and it will be covered the displacement of 1 meter, it would be equal to the 1 joule. It's a small unit, and greater unit of work done is kilojoule, megajoule. These are the bigger unit of the work done. So in this situation, the third case, we can say that when the work done is maximum and when work is done is a minimum. When making an angle with the horizontal plane, it's near to the 0 degree. So work done is the maximum, like theta is equal to 0. When theta is equal to 0, cos theta is equal to 1. So work done is maximum, and theta is equal to 0. When theta is equal to 0, minimum is when theta is equal to 90 degree. Okay, cos 90 is equal to 0. So theta is equal, when theta is equal to 90, its mean work done is 0.